Sabula bigu. Hey, sabula bigu. Yes, Ami TV kwoli sita wa Uganda mpya ulire kizina. Ulire kizina. Look at the first lady, look at the smile. Entebe muntebe. Ulire kizina. Laba first lady gwe. Labe sanira president. Sharinga. Ulire kizina. Ulire kizina. Ekizina kyeitu. awe kawempe tugamba sabula bigu urire ekizina Yes, this is happening here in we are live from Magere. The president today has met up with the NUP leaders from Western Uganda. Yeah, this is happening here live at Mageres. Yeah, share widely. Yeah, that is that is Bobi's Ogi. That is Bobi's Ogi.
Mr. DJ. Hello, DJ.
Yes. Urire ekizina. Yeah. Eyakatwegatako ku Ami TV yeyembeera egenda maaso President abaana aba Western Uganda, abaana b'Ettoolo, abaana be Ankole, abaana b'e Rwenzururu, olunaku olwaleero Western Uganda eri wano era bazze kulaba ku president era kumubuuza ki ekiddako era abagambye essaawa yonna public court era nga go ye public court essaawa yonna yasheyalinga yeno love. This is Western Uganda. All these are people from Western Uganda. They are leaders actually. Yeah, they are NUP leaders from Western Uganda. You can see the love is still there, the belief is still there that any time from now the president is swearing in. Yeah, he was rigid. He was rigid in Western Uganda, and you all saw what happened. Actually, we got only one elect, that was the councillor LC5. That was the only person we got here. Yes. President olunaku olwaleero anga bwazza akikola yasinkana abantu b'ejjinja asisinkanye regions nnyingi nnyo era olunaku olwaleero asaze okusinkana bantu okuva mu Western Uganda era nga bebo abakulembeze bemulabakaawo.
Nakugambira iwe n'omukyala waawe n'abeebembezi b'ekibiina twakwisire kutaayayo kandi abantu ba Western Uganda ababoreeba baba mafura tokuzakuza wa mutayi wawe rero kwija nago omukono okikaho bakakushabese abakaza kushaba amajani nakashukaro waneiba mbwenu mukama wanje niko twakureba tutyo ninshabangu emishenga yito gyakire kandi ekuyambe iwe n'abantu bawe n'abagenyi binjaha buri izooba mbwenu uko twakureba tutyo tukuzagambira emishenga twagikuretera mbwenu n'ebigambo ebyo nyenda kuhendera ningira ngu yitwe nk'abantu ba Western Uganda we pledge our support, our continued support. Are you hearing me, Your Excellency? Okurire ningira ngu itwe omwizina ry'abantu ba Western Uganda abalware nakugira ngu abantu ba Western Uganda tubamafura tokwimuka kuza kureba omuntu okagende karoshi bweni yabare kwagire twakuretera na rukundo bango y'amaani bweni final ekinkwendera nakyo omwizina ryabo nokugira ngu we pledge our continued support until that day when we shall wear the crown of glory of God and my country. Thank you very much. Ningira SG kora bo ine bigambo obine ogambira abantu rero inse.
Wale munonga Madam Vice President mutero mungaro ezamani munonga. People power. People power. NUP everywhere. Kabare, Mbarara, Lubirizi, Kasese, Bunyoro, Hoima, Kanyarieru, Chiruhura, Tungamo, Rushere, Kazo, Ibanda, everywhere, even here, people power. Mwebale munonga. Ate bugambe bitwagambe bene kugira ngo NUP eriburi hamwe, people power eriburi hamwe. Ndakutwara umuco kubakira ahabo kuba indeba mu rubingi munonga kandi tubaterire atari yo bwire kuko mwagezeho munonga mwijwa mu rubingi ngabe bembezi twenda kubebaza munonga ahabo kagira NUP, ahabo kagira people power, ahabo kwemerera na president wanyu kandi okureba mutumura muhemukireho. Nimanyangu abantu bengi munonga abuto atandikire nabo bakabagura babahereza yakasente oriya akugira ngo bamuhire emitwaro 15 yarga struggle, ondija kugira ngo bamuhire yente yarga struggle, ondija kugira ngo bamugurire motoka yabirgaho konki mwe bari munonga kureba ngo neje shaho turugambira mukemerire mweterero mungaro. Ni mangu nikiba kire kizibugambira atweterero mungaro babi neki bari kuriya. So mweno no kubebaza ahabo kugira ngo mukemerera mwatera karuru. Nyowe izo bari kutera karuru tukaba tuine bakweta call center. Aho twabire tungira amasumu ibirabire bigenda mu misho. Konka abantu abaterira amasumu kukirayo. Nka 70% y'amasumu akutungire kakabandi garga kahi mu Western Uganda. Abantu bakiyango haturi hatashobora tukumesha gukora abako basirikare bisha bagira ngo bururu bona babutera ibyo twakine okutera bagira ngo hatire twena twasharamu batubinga as polling station ngo abantu ngo mahegisha gatugira ngo ubururu bwa president tumuza kubutera mutero bwa MP bombo ukanyinda kubebaza kugira ngo mukaguza mwayemerera no bururu butuhire nka mugenzi wanje cyoro kuyagamba no kureba ngo mukazaho mwarwana mashija mwarwana makazi mwarebuka ngo at least ino bururu obutuhire mu Western Uganda mweterero mungaro ekikumanya abantu ba NRM ekiba bene benda bakandi benango mu Western Uganda tulite na karuru nakamu konka abantu mukemerera kandi hariho abantu abiziraha hariho mwana na mwenti mwaya bajya wisingiro bakamutema mukono hariho nijo batemero kuguru ahabo kwa bakare bani bagiza kugira mu mutatu ibiro bururu aho kwa bakandi bijano no butabo bururu bona butikingire babajanga hapi mute boxi konka abantu bamwe bakanga bayimerera konka cyo nicoreka ki icoreka ngutiri abantu bamani munonga kuturishe twena abantu abutware biro mu Western Uganda butabire turiyo obagize butware bire kabu bwinji munonga nibageza kugira ngo NUP y'abantu boko konka nyinda kubagambira ngo imwe abantu mukemerera mwayorekera kimwe siyona NUP iri buri hamwe mu Western Uganda turiyo kandi amazima nitenda kubahamiza ngo agenda yitu nigashire bigenderera bitu no kureba ngo Uganda yaterera no kureba ngo Western Uganda yaterera abamabandi ni brand bagira ngwachi obururu kubura ngo cyagura ni kwarabe yabire president ebiti nani bizakurgaho ngo muzakutubona abonesa konka ebe byona ni propaganda iba kwano bareta kugira ngo bagume umutegeki bagumize muno batinyigisiriza bagumize mu batubona abonesa kabanya Uganda mukanyira kubahamiza ngo omuramatu kiguruho president naza kubagambira ibitebinde rukiraho yoni yenda ko kubaraganisha ahabo kibina kugira ngo tuzakwijo mu Western Uganda to building the structures buramo hona tirebye mutwinayo ki structures ite za NUP umurubul district yona tongera mani konka no bataka gira hari ejo ebebe karuru bikahwire omuntu kwa tweza kwibira kintu cyawe no mureka genda nacyo omushuma yija kiguri akiba akataho muje onye kiro akibe kintu cyawe rero no no zinga mikono okumiza hono mureba na mnonga wano manyoto kunuwe anyiba no kola chi mwashara mukumwata mutwe kongani twenda kureba kangu ogo mushuma uti kumango atwibire ogo mushuma uti kumango ariyo nagiza kugumiza muna tubona abonesanga abanyayuganda tutukuza kumwikiriza kugumizamu kureka ngiza kumwanganga turebe cyengu tine cyakora Peter ogo mushejo mu kwebera mpaka ngabura nawe njiri emyaka mingi munonga arecha andikirwe okaji nyumba yakatani kukagenda nibinyebe niyo kebwa pastor arecha andikirwe kugamba ha mushuma ngo mushuma ko kwano nda kuzomu njo muntu wamani nokorachi no anzo muboha omukwato mukoma dero obona korachi kunyaga ebintu ebiri omunjejo twine kurebuka ngwitwe kabanyayuganda twimuka twakora cyone kiri kubasika ombiragiro kandi ombusinje twatwari hangeri omisho abariyo batubona abonesa baricyo mbutegeki ihangaritu liyongereyo ligendo omisho bweri kamba shabe mugaricyeyo muramutse abantu bitu boko bambara bagambe muturiyo kandi mbahamize president utwara byatungira obwire nazagarika ayishe abebaze mu buri district yona mukama abahereza umugisha mwebare munongo ati bampereza umugisha ogo kugira ngo niye nagutwara kwakira president witu okamwena atakizire kamba shabe ninde wangu mwena bamwe mushaka batine mani kandi obo tukenda kurebwa ya president witu nawe cyo kamba shabe mwemere tweshongora keshongoraka nyinyi ndako shongora keshongoraka ateshongora kandi bakonoza keshongora Inako shaka tuli abasinguzi bisheme mutatina tuli abasinguzi imwe mutatobo binti biratuganza kongano byakuri Yesu natumanya kwemerere nkamamanzi tuli abasinguzi mutatina kongano byakuri Yesu natumanya people power people power Mr. President people power our power nije choka masoke baibuli
Share. President is going to perform. Share.
Especially when leaders become misleaders and mentors become what? When freedom of expression becomes the target of suppression, when opposition is criminalized, this is what we do.
Share.
Temuko waturumbe, toko watutambule. Kame ama brother, situka tutambule. Nokukuru konga kumu, na yeturumbe, toko watutambule. Listen. Emyaka kibate mingi nokukumingiriza, kubate kujiboi. Nesubiri bate mingi ngatusubira, kebere na chuka muwachiri. Akize jenzude, enchuka temunonya, eri mumikono jamwe. Inze kolira mwesubi, amazima nange, nindi mugwesebu. Kale kwe buli mwono kwa imuka utambulire webisoto jekubireko mukubo. Are you feeling nice, my people? Oh my God. Obato sobola kuduka, wachini kutambula, obato sobola kutambula. Obato sobola. Thank you very much. People power. Our power. I'm going to ask my brothers and sisters, the journalists, to settle down. I want to communicate to you, my brothers and sisters, direct. Before I say anything, takagambira chintu kyona basebo na banyabo kambasenyete mama abaramusio.
President banyanyazi barumuna banje bakuru banje deputy madam deputy n'abakira mu ruhoro buhoro je mubayo mwebare mirimo mwebare kuja kutayira irizoba nizoba ryamanyo nashemerwa kimwe kubareba musafire tinsisire hariho kashera bangambira bwire bwahwire no mango bushirana burara then mubunya bwasheshe mwe bari munonga kwija amazina kanje ni Nyitungo owitu nintungamo gisima ogwe na Rugo Trading Center yitwaho nayenda kumanye bikufo witu ni mujanti nyina mukirayo ndebe bikufai abingambira ogo kureba twira ha kiboko takurugombe home konkana mushijo gumire. I have special respect for all of you people who say you are NUP and you are located in the western part of Uganda. Nimba hestinsa chamani munonga kuba murya bashija n'abakazi bemazi owitu nimpamanya nimanye kikubasa kubaho watandika kugambe by'ekyaro kitakwenda kurura konka mwebare omurimo gw'umukozi n'umuhanga warebe kiryo witu omu western region okareba impact ya NUP noma yangu twineyo ba ambassadors bamani mwebare ogwo omurimo tutakubasa gukora twenka aha kuba ntumanyangu ogwo nimwe mukugubasa kandi abantu baremireho mukarabo mukaruru mukakaheza. In fact mukatandikira muri campaign katugaruke nyuma mukatandika campaign zitakatandikire mwarabo muri za campaign mwarabo mukaruru babatera babahenda amaguru bababingo wanyu bababinga mukuzika bababingo mu majenyi konka mukibayo mugumire mwaheza mwaturetera results abantu batandika kureba amazima one by one family by family nguwarugaho kazomu areas zanyu ezimwa representing erizoba noshanga y'abantu bari kumanya amazima gariyo ngabaho mu Uganda ari ekishaka tukabire takubibasa twenka tukabire takubasa kugambira abo bantu in our own way on radios or TVs kikanchetenje ambassadors bo kuzaha door to door kandi ogwo murimo mukagukora mwebare mnongo. Mr. President, butwazo mu Western Uganda tukareba enkuyanja y'abantu bari baturinzire tukatubashanga imihanda abandi tushanga baturinzira haza fields zestore tukoreraho campaigns nimanya ngo kweta abantu bo witoka biho mu maju ningo kamwiha hafamu ye okamureto kamuto mtishayi ngwaija huriro umuntu uri kugamba kintu kitari hari mu 7 mazima nobokozire gwo umurimo gw'amani ninyenda ngo twebaze deputy owatuyambira ka coordinating abo bantu na ambassadors bebona tugaruke twebaze na ba MPs abayisimbira ha ticket ya NUP mwebaro kwere ko bumanzi bw'amani twagiye Gisoro dusanga abantu buzuye ku nzira dusanga kabare yuzuye abantu Gisoro rakibuka ibyariyo uribuka umugore twasanzeyo sibyo uriya yakoze umurimo w'amani warakoze sha. Thank you very 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 much. Bakuye ijana ku ijana oya ijana ku ijana yaranze. I really appreciate all of you. Ebigambo byanje tebiri kubasa ku explaining ekintu kugeza aho kugamba konka ninyenda ngo mumanye ngo murimo gumwatandika no gw'amani watandika muzizi woyine musiri okatandika okateme ibyo kashaye byone birimu okatemente nankeji ebazita chali okatere amasinde okatandika kubyaro kalinda enjura yija nobyamo yeshweka enjura ko kwija nogenda olonda ebihimba obibyara bagenzi tukatandika omurimo mutagukomya omuhanda twine kugukora tukaguheza ikwe so Mr. President nga tetunayambala ngule tujja kukola kyetusobola kyonna okulabika nga tugaziya ensalo zonna nga ne mu Western Uganda bw'otuuka bakugamba nti NUP everywhere nga kituufu NUP everywhere kuba abaami bano n'abakyala mbesigira ddala era manyi nti ke batuusizza omulimu wano we batuusizza batuuse kaserengeta era bagenda kuserengeta omulimu bagumalirize sebo tweyanziza byonna era nsaba akazindaalo kano nkakuddize oyogereko eri abagenyi baffe olwaleero.
Thank you very much. People power. Our power. People power. Our power. Bantu mwetu abaramsya twabachira mnonga. Thank you very much for coming from Ankole, where the people power. Abanyankole mweka abomu Ankole. People power. Our power. Bunyoro kabaregarega. Abatoro people power. Our power. Abakasese people power. Our power. Western Uganda mwena nsanyusenyo okubala bamikwano gyange. Nyo. One of the most important things for today on my side is that I wanted to see you again face to face. Badde njagala kubalabako manye oba mukyaliyo. Banange mukyaliyo. Zenange gyendi. Mukulike olutalo. Twagenda mu kulonda naye lwalinga olutalo. Banaffe bangi nnyo nga bwe mbalabye bavuddeyo n'okugulu kumu. Banaffe bangi nnyo babata. Banaffe bangi nnyo bali mu komera kuli Edi Mutwe, Nubian Leader, Magic nga tebalina musango. Paka kati bali mu komera. Banaffe bangi nnyo bababuzizaawo. Bangi just before the election, bangi during the election, bangi up to the present day. Bababuzizaawo tetudanga mu balabako. So, twagenda mu kulonda kuno nga tukuli mu mateeka era tetulina teeka n'erimu lye twamenya. Naye abo abakutte emundu abagamba nti balwanirira democracy bo bagenda nga bagenze mu lutalo. So tubadde mu lutalo nga saidi eri balina emundu, balina tear gas, balina ebyambe, balina amakomera, balina Bank of Uganda, balina Electoral Commission, balina buli kimu nga bakikozesa mu bumenyi bw'amateeka. Twe nga tulina kintu kimu nga tulina mazima on our side. Pozi ne Katonda. So I'm thankful that we are meeting once again. Welcome back, friends. And congratulations. Congratulations to the people of Western Uganda. Congratulations to the people of Uganda. We won. Muzikirize mbasime. Mwebale kunesiga ne munonda nga president wa Uganda. I know you did. Mwebale mnonga kumpaka ruru. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow leaders, we went into this election knowing what we were facing. We knew, right? Actually, many of our friends were saying, let's not go into this bogus election. We know what Byabakama is going to do. People are going to vote, but he will announce otherwise. But we went into this election because in every struggle we must have a justification. He who wants justice has to go with clean hands. So, bana pe bangi nyo bali bagamba, omusajja tumujjeko wadde okulonda tekunaba. right? Nenga tubagamba no tugenda mu kulonda kubanga bannayuganda balina okumanya kye balwanirira. Among the things we wanted to do is first of all to open the eyes of Ugandans. So many young people were disconnected with the way they are governed. Banji nga babiyita byabufuzi tebabyenyigiramu. One of my noble duties was to open the eyes of those around me, and I know that namwe mugenda maaso nga mu openinga amaaso g'abantu abalala bangi. We are seeing more young people getting concerned and getting involved in the governance of their country. We achieved that even before we went to the election. Kubanga mundu mwakiraba mwenna nga tugenda mu kulonda nga bannayuganda baagala change, nga bannayuganda kati bamanyi kyekitegeeza okukyusa president n'okukyusa abakulembeze, nga bannayuganda bamanyi kyekitegeeza singa government ebeera answerable to the people. Ate COVID we yajja yayongera openinga amaaso g'abantu. They got to know that actually that is your business. Kuba bali bagamba no, that's politics, that's not my business. They learned that it depends on the leader whether you live well or not. It depends on the leadership whether the pandemic affects you gravely or not. We achieved that. But ladies and gentlemen, we went into this election knowing that Mr. Byabakama works for Museveni. We went into this election knowing the bias, the outright bias that was there. And I told you that we are going into this election not because we trust the Electoral Commission, but because we trust the people of Uganda. And indeed, the people of Uganda spoke and spoke loudly. However, Mr. Byabakama announced something different. Like we've been saying, this is the most fraudulent election in the history of Uganda. Kubanga abantu bagenda ne balonda naye Byabakama yasooka kulangirira wiina then n'agenda okubala obululu. That is what happened. It was an insult to the people of Uganda. But at least we are glad that this time they could see that it is an insult to them because they had gotten involved. That was phase number 1. Like my brother Aguda was saying, and I agree with him, that we told you this is mission 2021. Why did we put this mission in 2021? We knew 10 years ago that Museveni had been president for 25 years and Ugandans were tired. 10 years ago. But in 2021, we knew that we will have achieved 1, opening the eyes of Ugandans, but 2, getting justification to demand for change. So we took that constitutional step. Netulonda, Mr. Byabakama, nalonda bilala, nasalawo bilala. This time we had all evidence. We have our declaration forms. At least up to 25,000 declaration forms. There's evidence everywhere. Mr. Byabakama yalangirira bira ate twalonda bira. But because we've always been telling you that this is a generation that does not believe in violence. This is a generation that believes in using the law because the law is on our side. Even if so many of our friends were disagreeing with going to court, we told them that it is important that we take every step, every legal step. And that is why we went to court. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I've said this over and again, but I labor to explain it to you so that it is very clearly understood. You are leaders, you should be able to break it down for the people out there. Nabo bachi understanding nga bwe tuchi understanding tubeere bangi. So when we went to court, as you all watched, the Chief Justice of Uganda, the way he behaved and what he said, and when we went to court, and they blocked us from amending our petition, and yet other petitioners in the past, like Amama Mbabas in 2016, was allowed to amend it. We sensed something wrong. 2, you know every case depends on evidence. Just here alone, you are giving evidence of the election fraud. But ladies and gentlemen, unlike ever before, The Electoral Commission reported that in some on some polling stations, hundreds of them, people have turned out in 100% amount to vote. Newaffe Uganda, waliwo polling station bagiyita Lwaweerwa. Mr. Byabakama yagamba 100% registered voters be balonda. Nga mulimu ne ba family members betumanyi nti tebaaliwo. Nga mulimu n'abantu abafa tulina death certificates zaabwe. Ne Mr. Byabakama n'agamba bazuukidde ne bagenda ne balonda. So this is the kind of evidence that the Supreme Court could not allow. The Supreme Court refused to take videos of military men taking ballot papers. They refused to take evidence of police officers taking ballot papers in favor of Museveni. Nalina bagamba from the beginning titugenda mu Supreme Court naye twagala ebintu bibiri. Either tugenda kufunayo justice, okulonda kuno bakusazeemu, tuddemu okulonda okulala nga tekulimu mundu, tekulimu magye, ng'abantu bonna bakkirizibwa okulonda ne babala obululu nga ne internet kweri. Ne mbagamba naye bwe tutakifunayo ekyo, at least tujja kufuna opportunity oku-exposinga one teno step nayo tugiyiseeko, but two nakyo kibongera okulaba nti Mr. Museveni awamba institutions zaffe zonna zonna eza state, and we achieved that. Era nabategeeza nti omusango guno tugugyeyo mu kooti ya Mr. Uwinyidolo era tugenda gukomyawo mu kooti ey'abantu. Ladies and gentlemen, we also completed that step, that constitutional step. Bangi mubadde mwebuuza nti kati bibeera biweddeyo. The answer is no. Biba bitandika butandisi. Oba tosobola kufuna justice mu Electoral Commission kubanga Mr. Byabakama yagezaako n'azalawa eddoboozi ly'Abannayuganda 45 million. N'azalawa eddoboozi ly'Abannayuganda more than 10 million abaavayo ne balonda. Ne tugenda mu kooti, Mr. Uwinyidolo n'akakiiko ke ak'abalamuzi 8 nabo mu kifo ky'okuwa Abannayuganda obwenkanya mu kifo ky'okubawa justice, nabo essuubi ne balisazaamu nga bwe twabagamba nti at the end of the day the people of Uganda will have the last word. N'olw'ensonga eyo mikwano gyange muli bakulembeze. First, njagala obbasaba mugende eno message mugituuse ku bantu. Mugituuse ku bantu yonna yonna. I really agreed with my sister from Toro when she said, you don't have to have Kyagulanyi by your side to move. Okay? You are a Kyagulanyi. And each one of us will have to play their role. Certainly, as the leader that you elected, I will lead, and I will lead to the right path. Nena mwenjagala okubategeeza mikwano gyange nti bwe tunaabayita okuvaayo okulwanirira obuwanguzi bwammwe nammwe musitukirangawo. I'm telling the people of Western Uganda and the people of Uganda at large that the way you trusted us to lead you right from the election to going to court and to all other phases of our struggle, when we call upon you to stand and peacefully and legally demand for your victory, namwe musitukirangawo. Ebyo ngenda bikomya wano for now. Yeah? 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 Kale. So ladies and gentlemen, still I want you to know, especially you the leaders, that it is going to depend on you to offer leadership to the people down there. It is not a mistake that we met up. It is not a mistake that we had this opportunity. At least the people of Uganda showed us that they are standing with the truth. You all know that just like in the days of Idi Amin, people are being kidnapped, abducted, tortured, their eyes removed, their teeth and fingernails removed. That is something that we have demanded government to respond to. When the minister came to the parliament, he brought a list that has only 89 of the people that we know. He brought new names. That shows that those few are the ones that we get to see, but there are many, many, many more Ugandans. We are lucky that we can speak to the media. We are lucky that we can speak to each other, but I want you to know that we are representing millions of people. So, also when we ever call you up to stand and demand for the return of our people that have been abducted, please respond to that call. There's much more that we could discuss. That is our own business. Allow me to thank you, Madam Deputy, for the work that you've done, to congratulate all of you comrades, and to tell you that in a new Uganda, one of the first things is to repeat all those parliamentary elections. Because the people of Uganda must have their voice reigning supreme. We really appreciate you. We will get to discuss in fewer groups and guide each other. Other than that, I salute you. Lukonde kumeho. Wewe president, wewe kubigambe bigambo. Twaheza. Mwaza kutaha. Kona nza kusikaho. Kwa kusigiri hamba. Murarati nebitanda bingi okomuti nekitanda guliya. Tuliyo musirago, tuliyo musiko, tuliyo mukishaka. Ogamwe bale kwija. Mwebale kuhama. We will definitely keep in touch with you through your team leader, the Vice President in charge of Western Region. Efirimbi, President Nazak Juhuha. Imumbe muli alert. So kumula huru refirimbi, kumula huru refirimbi bantu mwe. Ni muzakurugayo. Abo kubandi mwijaha. Munjo tugambire when the president ni mwija kurugaimwe. Zakubalinda ande Philip bijanda na juhe naza kujuha zakulinda kuko mwatoleka aha abigambe byona bigambe konka tukumethamire so zakhendera tulikweteze bishani na president konka nduza kuchikola mu sub regions. So I think nduza kutandika na Ankole sub region abasigara zakushaba sigara mshitami Ankole sub region nduza kubashaba tugere twemerere somewhere there. Tweteze ibishani na president, then we'll move on to another region. So Ankole sub region atubashabe muze somewhere there for that picture. So Ankole sub region.
Yes, tweyanziza nnyo, tweyanzege mwenna ababadde ku Ami TV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mwebale.
Mr. DJ, play some music in the meantime.
Mwebale. President olunaku olwaleero asinkanye abantu abakulembeze aba National Unity Platform okuva mu Western Uganda. Abantu abamu babadde babuuza, is this live? Yes, live. Okukuyigiriza live. Video nange eri live. Kasita ogikwatamu ng'olaba tekoma. Tolina weekomera nga terina kalayini kali ka red kosobola tambuza n'okazza eno awo omanyanga video eri live. So we are live from Magere era ndowooza ffe tubeera live nga waliyo press conference tetutera ku repeatinga press conference so atubebaza mwenna bambi era nga ebabagambye president wafuwa wiiso nammwe mwenna mwetegeke president wafuwanga wiiso amubeerewo ate okulaba nti mussaawo embeera peacefully and non-violently. Yeah, we thank all people from Western Uganda. Thank you so much for voting for Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert. So yeyembeera ebaddewo yeyembeera eriwo era tubeebaza bannaye abalonda ba MP okuva mu Western Uganda. Mumbuuza nnyo Trevor gyali Trevor gyali nnyonnyo naye nabagamba press conference zino for the meantime nzajja okuzikolangako sita wa Uganda empya abangi mwamanyira nnyo ku tiimu Kyagulanyi TV abangi mwamanyira ku ddoboozi ya Uganda naye nabagamba ennaku zino tuli wano ku Ame TV sita wa Uganda empya wabula ne muganda wange Trevor abaayo ng'agezaako okubawa ekifaananyi ekyo ekirungi okugezaako okulaba nga eddoboozi alivaayo bulungi so abaana ab'omu Western Uganda bagambye we fear nothing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much Nayenga tubebaza nnyo. We thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for everything. Era nga tubasaba ffe tubaawo okubaweereza Nayenga musobola otuukirira management ya Ame TV noba nga osobola okwewayo n'ogamba no ansobola okuketalinga for data for transport monthly or any oba weekly kyonna kyosobola you can as well come in ne mutuukirira management ya Ame TV basobola okusponsoringa kuba twabagamba zino TV azemulaba online TVs bambi abaana abazikolako fe abazikolako sigamba nti tusasulwa wabulwa tukyakola ekyo kyetwetuma okukola nga bannayuganda okulaba nga tubatuusaako amawulire okuva ewa president elect Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert. We thank you so much. Sawa ya bifaananyi ndowooza amugenda tukkiriza tubeerekereze omukama Katonda batukumire naye nga Trevor Ame TV gyali bulungi nnyo naye abeerawo nga akola ki ali mu production essaawa zakakati nze abeerawo okubaweereza sita wa Uganda empya naye nga mbagambye Trevor tebamuwamba nga gyali President tell that president is now 31 in Masaza Cup. President agenda Gomba Masaza Cup essaawa yonna. Timu Gomba fetuli timu Gomba tuli timu president naye munzikirize mbasiibule mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala.